صلى الله عليه وسلم لا يؤمن أحدكم حتى أكون أحب إليه من والده وولده والناس أجمعين. صدق الله مولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. سبحانك لا علم لنا إلا ما علمتنا إنك أنت العليم الحكيم. اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم على سيدنا ونبينا وشفيعنا ومولانا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأزواجه وذريته وبارك وسلم تسليما كثيرا كثيرا. Respected ulama, elders, my young friends, and brothers and sisters, Muslim and all. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created each and everything that exists in this universe. He created the universe itself. He created the humankind, the jinns, the angels, the animals, the birds, the fish. Everything that exists in this world has been created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And from the best of creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is humankind. Human beings are the best of the creation of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And from the human beings, the best of human beings are the Anbiya alayhi salatu wa salam, the prophets of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Adam alayhi salam, Nuh alayhi salam, Yusuf alayhi salam, Ibrahim alayhi salam, you name them, Musa alayhi salam, each and every Nabi. They are the best, they are the cream of the mankind, best of the creation of best of the mankind. And from amongst the best of the mankind, Anbiya alayhi salatu wa salam, the greatest, the best, and the person with the loftiest and the highest status is no one but Sayyidul Mursaleen, Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, our beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. On the night of Mi'raj, the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam traveled from Medina Munawwara to Baytul Muqaddas, Jerusalem. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gathered all of the Anbiya alayhi salatu wa salam that He ever sent on this earth in Baytul Muqaddas. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was in the same line. All of the Anbiya alayhi salatu wa salam was standing and someone was to lead them in prayers. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was in the same line, in the rows. Hazrat Jibreel alayhi salatu wasalam comes and he takes the hand of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, hold him by his hand and take him in the front row and take him on the musalla of the Imam and place him there and tell him to lead the salah. Leader of all the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam. The poet says that all of the qualities that exist in all the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam were all, Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam was the embodiment of all of those qualities. You may find a special quality of handsomeness in Hazrat Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. You may find another quality of being strong in Hazrat Dawood alayhi salatu wasalam, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had granted him that strength that he could fold and he could bend metal with his normal hands. Different Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam had different qualities. Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was the embodiment of all of the qualities that every Nabi had possessed. Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha says that the women and the friends of Zulaykha cut their fingers on seeing the handsome face of Yusuf alayhi salatu wasalam. Had they seen my beloved, they would have cut their throats. She used to say that in the darkest night, if I had to find a needle, I could find it with the radiance of the face and the nur and the radiance emitting from the face of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Hassan ibn Thabit radiyallahu anhu says, وَأَحْسَنَ مِنْكَ لَمْ تَرَقَتْ عَيْنِي وَأَجْمَلُ مِنْكَ لَمْ تَلِدِ النِّسَاءُ خُلِقْتَ مُبَرَّعًا مِنْ كُلِّ عَيْبٍ كَأَنَّكَ خُلِقْتَ كَمَا تَشَاءُ. He says, وَأَحْسَنَ مِنْكَ لَمْ تَرَقَتْ عَيْنِي. My eyes have not seen anyone more handsome and better than you. وَأَجْمَلُ مِنْكَ لَمْ تَلِدِ النِّسَاءُ. And there is no one more handsome than you that any woman has given birth to. No woman has given birth to any child more handsome than you. خُلِقْتَ مُبَرَّعًا مِنْ كُلِّ عَيْبٍ. You have been created free from all default and defects. كَأَنَّكَ خُلِقْتَ كَمَا تَشَاءُ. As you have been created the way that you wanted yourself to be created. That you wanted your nose in a particular way, so Allah made your nose in that way. You wanted your face in a particular way, Allah made your face in that particular way. You wanted your ears at this style, Allah made it that way. The way that you wanted your body to be created, Allah created you. This is Sayyidul Mursaleen sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, whom we call our beloved Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Biographers from the time of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam until today have written hundreds and thousands of books on the biography of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam in all different languages. But no one can say that they have fulfilled the right, this particular biographer has fulfilled the right of explaining the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Impossible. We can sit here and speak for 4 hours, but still that's not enough. We can speak here for till the evening, not enough. Maybe we will not be able to even cover one aspect of his life. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us such a great prophet, such a great Nabi. And He has blessed him with so many qualities. He has given him the best of the books, Quran. And he was sent to the worst of people that ever exist on the surface of earth, and his company just transformed them into the best of the people on earth. Imagine what this man possessed. A young lad comes to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam and says to Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam that, "Oh Allah's Nabi, please give me permission to commit adultery." Imagine a man goes to Sayyidul Mursaleen, the leader of all the Anbiya alayhi salatu wasalam, and says this. So very nicely he said to him, "Do you have a sister? Do you have a mother? Do you have a daughter?" you have a wife. Would you like someone to commit adultery with any one of them? So he said no. So Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that the person, the lady that you want to commit adultery with, her husband, her brother, her father, would not like you to commit adultery with her as well. And then Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam passed his hands on the chest of this young lad. The narrator of this hadith says that as long as we saw this person in Medina Munawwara, from that day onward, we never saw him walking with his glance and his raised up. He always walked downwards. Just by that small discussion and passing the hands of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam on the chest of his young man. Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu comes to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam and says, "Oh Allah, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, you are saying that to gain success in the hereafter, I have to love you more than everyone. Than everyone." So Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu says that, "Oh Allah, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, I can love you more than my father, my mother, my wealth, my family, my children, everyone. But I don't find love for you more than my own self." So Hazrat Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said to him that until and unless you don't find love for me in your heart more than yourself, you will not be a true believer. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam embraces him, and upon releasing him, he says to Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, "Oh Allah, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, I find that love in my heart more for you than my own self as well." The company of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was so powerful that a man would stay in his company for a few days and automatically he will change his plans and he will become a believer. So many incidents in the history of this nature. Such a great Nabi. Imagine his lifestyle, his habits. What blessings and greatness will be carried out if the person follows these things. The Sahaba radiallahu anhum ajma'een were the best people of this ummah. The best after Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was Sahaba. And they had so much love for Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And Mufti Muhammad Taqi Usmani Saheb, Damat Barakatuh, says that if each and every Sahabi was told that if you was to give your life, the remaining of your life up for 1 second to be extended in the life of your beloved Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and without hesitation, immediately each and every Sahabi would have said that we are willing to give our life. Even no second thought, immediately they would say, yes, ready to go, give that 1 second of extension in the life of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Separation with Sayyidul Mursaleen Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam was very difficult for them. A person like Umar radiallahu anhu, Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam passed away, he stood up with his sword and he says that if anyone comes and says that Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has left this world, then I will sever his head from his body. They could not find themselves away from Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. They could not hear, not seeing was very different. They couldn't hear someone say that Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has been hurt. the love that they possess for Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the habits that they bring about from the life of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam made them the best of the people of this ummah, because they were the worst of the people that were existing in the era. No superpower was ready to rule over them. Allah sent one Sayyidul Mursaleen, Muhammad Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he became their leader and transformed these people from their wild lives into spiritual leaders. If each and every one of us bring about the teachings of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam into our lives as well, then we will see that our lives will change as well. The lesson to learn from the life of Sahaba Ikram is that they gave up everything to bring about the teachings of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the orders of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala into their life. We take the name of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam to be our Nabi. We love him. All of us love him. But the love is not gauged by merely saying, I love Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, putting a profile pic of the love of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The love is gauged by how much sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam is into our lives. And to bring about this, firstly we need to associate ourselves to the gatherings of the ulama, where durus of Quran, durus of hadith and lectures have been taking place, so we will be able to increase our knowledge. Secondly, we need to read the biography of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Thirdly, we need to read abundance of durus upon Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then we need to bring about the sunans, the daily sunans that we practice, things that we have to do on a daily basis. But if it's done according to sunnah, we get rewards for it. Entering the lavatory, exiting from the lavatory, entering the home, exiting the home, eating, sleeping, drinking. These are things that we have to do. If we learn the sunnah method and we carry out those things in sunnah, so many things that we'll be doing during the day, in other words, nearly a major portion of our day will be in the ibadah and worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then we learn more and more sunnah of Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and bring them about into our lives and make it practical. We bring about those sunnah that are not into our lives and bring them. We learn about them and bring them into our lives. And slowly and gradually, after 6 months, after 8 months, after 1 year, if we gauge ourselves and we look back, we realize that our life is closer to Deen, we're closer to Allah's commands and closer to the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make all of us the true lovers of Sayyidul Mursaleen Muhammadur Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, true followers of him, and make all of us the ones that will carry out and bring about all of his sunnah in our lives and make us the way that Allah and Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam will be pleased with us and to see us on the day of judgment. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wa sallallahu ta'ala ala nabiyyina sayyidina wa ala alihi wa sahbihi.